Hello, everybody. Welcome to probably one of my favorite games that I have ever played. Dishonored has a special place in my heart. It's a game I grew up playing. It's a game I've played far too much of in my time. But I haven't really played it on computer. And I own it. So why wouldn't I play through this game? So here's the plan. We're going to be playing the game on very hard. Because I like to suffer, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy watching me suffer. That's fine if we overwrite the autosaves that I haven't played since 2022.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else, and the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home, and bring good news.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it. Casting off line. Casting off. We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
Ah yes, help with the rat plague, I'm sure. Where did Corvo go? The world may never know!
Oh, there! We're going up. Ready.
You know, for a game from, what, 2016? It's still a good-looking game. It's got style. It's got some damn good style, let's be honest.
Steady pressure. And stop. Shut her down. The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Alright, so we have a couple of objectives in this game. A couple of things that I want to do. There's an achievement for beating this game without being seen. Without killing anybody. After this first tutorial chapter, of course. Now, I want to do that. But why would I want to make it easy on myself? That's an easy, reasonable
Fewer
achievement to
ships
get.
moving along the river now, with the plague and all.
Yeah, fewer ships moving along the river with the plague. I mean, I still see activity. I see, what, 3 boats out there, 2 little boats. Can go jump off to my demise if I really so choose. There's also an achievement for beating the game without getting any abilities. Nothing new. Nothing the game doesn't give you right off the rip.
Hello, sir.
Corvo, you're back! Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
Of course we have time for little Emily. F? Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
One may never ignore Emily. She's
Let's go.
amazing.
Come on!
We love this young lady. Our daughter. Corvo's daughter.
Run with me!
But yeah, the plan
Follow me, Corvo!
is going to beat the game with no abilities, apart from the one we're given at the start of the game.
Let's see if you're still good at this. I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
Ah! Game! Why? My footsteps are muffled while sneaking. Yeah, we'll just go back here. He'll never find me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Come on.
Here I come.
You'll never find me, Emily. I'm not real.
Not here.
The sneakiest man alive.
I'll find you.
No, you won't. Look at me. I'm so hidden. So far away.
You win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too.
Hello. Let's go, Emily! Away! Man, I forgot how absolutely miniature she was. A tiny little girl in this game.
Any more climbing lessons? Someday I'm going to climb up to the rooftop.
You know, I feel like I remember Dishonored 2
Did
a
you
lot
see
more than I
the
remember
monster
Dishonored
while
1 at this
traveling to the
point.
other isles?
Welcome home, Lord Protector. Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been.
Oh, you know,
They sent
about...
all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city.
Sure it will,
Keep
Sokolov.
Still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
I don't
When you were
know.
gone, Mother seemed very sad. I think she missed you.
She'll see you at once.
Yeah. She can see me at once in a minute.
I saw my improvements to the waterlock.
I did. Whatever you did. What if I just, like, get in the way?
What are you doing? I need the bottle to draw the eye away from Campbell.
Yeah, I know, look
suppose
at
I
him.
can paint him. Corvo, please. I can't see him. Gentlemen, I cannot paint without your cooperation.
You know, funnily enough, I've never
I cannot
once
work with these distractions.
interrupted his painting.
It was a fool's errand, Corvo. The plague comes from inside us. We must all strengthen our faith.
Yeah, you're a man of faith, I'm sure. Yeah, enjoy.
I leave the worst parts of him in shadow, but still.
He is not an attractive man, nor is anyone in this game, really. Let's be honest. Everyone's kind of ugly.
This whole place has gone to the hounds.
Look at you.
It's been good traveling with you, Corvo.
Yeah. It's been good traveling with me, hasn't it?
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
You know, I have a poster of her on my wall.
Corvo, 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
Don't you look like an upstanding, wonderful person?
It's a fair
Jessamine!
wind that brings you home to me. What news have you
Follow
brought?
me, Captain.
Only the best news.
Hello.
Right, Emily?
Chances are very good.
Oh, here you go.
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay,
It
Mother?
just might.
You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling.
It could be that
Mother
turns
is
the city
fine.
into a graveyard.
Wait,
And not
where are
me.
the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look!
Oh, look at that!
What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here.
Control his parry? Oh, God.
Get behind me! Look out!
Bing bong! Get shot! You're safe, Emily!
you.
Nothing will ever
If you
happen to
hadn't been
you!
here,
No more!
Oh!
Not again!
Well,
No! Get away from
this is
her!
unfortunate. You look familiar, though. Hmm. Hmm.
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you?
I saw you teleport in. Because I have a higher FO view. FO view.
This all. Look
Field
at
of
what
view.
he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress. What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Take him.
My honor! It's been dissed! They've dissed upon my honor! How could they do this to me? 6 months have passed since you were accused by the royal spy master of murdering the Empress and conspiring to abduct her daughter Emily, the royal heir. Now, locked away in Coldridge Prison, the time of your execution draws near. My honor! I can't believe it! Order shall prevail.
This is
Wonderful.
Your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
That certainly can't feel good.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo. Guards! Take him back to his cell.
You know, I don't think this is the last you'll see of me. Oh, well, actually, that is the last you'll see of me, ever. Corvo's gonna
Good evening,
disappear.
Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
So, I got up to go take a leak. You know, as you do when you've been working all day and you get home and you drink a bunch of water. I'm standing there, doing the deed, so to say. And I look down at my shirt, and there's just a big ass black ant on my shirt. Don't know why, don't know how, don't know where it came from. However, what the hell? Sometimes I hate kind of living in the middle of the woods. New England is wild, and I hate this shit. It's terrible. It's a terrible thing. But I need to clarify a couple of things with Steam on this achievement. Complete all missions after the prologue, alerting no one or killing no one but key targets. I don't have to kill key targets. I know that. I know this game. I know what I can do. Mostly flesh and steel. Finish the game without purchasing any supernatural powers or enhancements besides Blink. This means I can use bone charms And I can use Blink to my heart's content. Okay, cool. I just can't buy any new abilities. Now that we've established the ground rules for this playthrough of the game, I must state that I do want to play through this game multiple times. I want this one to be, you know, a mostly flesh and steel ghost playthrough. But I do also want to do a playthrough where I kill everyone. Because it's really fun. It's a very fun way to play the game. An anonymous note. Corvo. Who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here's the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run. Make for the river and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside your cell. Good luck. We need you alive and well for what's to come. Signed, a friend. And a key. Alright. It's Sneaky Beaky time. I might have said this already. I don't remember. The goal is we're doing ghost, unseen, no blood on hands. We're not killing anyone. We're not being seen by anyone. We're not getting any powers. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a very, very good time. That's the plan.
See the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
Can I?
Us betting on the dogfights.
Can.
Attention, the solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer.
Can't do that
of the
though.
watch.
That was an oopsie.
Must be scheduled in advance with 1
Ow.
week's notice.
A rock? Sir. That was not fair. I can't believe you would throw rocks at me. I remember now.
See the noble Lord Protector.
Yeah, I'm not quite in the groove of this game yet.
As bad as us betting on the dogfights.
Attention,
You don't know shit,
the
dude.
solitary wing is off
How could you
limits
know
to
anything?
maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer
that.
of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must
And
be scheduled in advance with 1
that.
week's notice.
Huh? Let me know if you want to take my patrol.
Didn't miss anything of value, that's fine. You know, I didn't have to pick up that gun. I could have just not. Just think how long I could have just not had a gun.
They don't get their ration of elixir. It's that simple.
The military or the...
Yeah, he just stopped talking, you know? He just doesn't like you guys. Don't worry about it. What could possibly have happened that would ever make him just stop talking to you, you know?
Attention. Tomorrow's execution.
This is nice.
The personnel assigned to the event and
Okay, I can't go up there.
dignitaries only.
It's just very nice to not have to be stuttering constantly while playing this. Like, it wasn't that bad when I was playing it yesterday, but it was noticeable. I could feel it. When I would press keys, sometimes Corvo would walk a little further, or not as far as I expected. Just not what you want in a game like this, where being stealthy matters. Yeah, there's nothing else in here that I need. We're gonna be a little loosey-goosey, a little fast in here. Duty Officer's Report. Corvo's Interrogation. Corvo Atano, formerly the Royal Protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is of utmost importance. The Lord Regent and High Overseer Campbell will conduct the questioning themselves. Follow their orders without hesitation, and keep the torturer under control. If Corvo dies in his hands, instead of getting the public execution the Lord Regent wants, it'll be your head that rolls next. That's lovely. We love that.
Corvo's unconscious again. though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
I mean, you're right. The assassination of an empress is not trivial. That is... I can't say a thing that happens every day, I'm sure. There's no way that is a regular occurrence. I don't remember there being much else of note here. Excerpt from a book on the esoteric practices of the Abbey. Once a child shows the proper inclination, he is marked. Overseers are assigned to study the subject, surreptitiously, in order to determine whether this inclination is supported by cosmological conditions and other signs, ongoing throughout the year. At the end of the cycle, those befitting further testing are removed from their homes some hours before dawn, and must begin the march to an outpost outside the city. There, the children undergo ritual preparation and evaluation until the last night of the month of rain, when they make a pilgrimage to White Cliff. During an elaborate ceremony, it is determined which of the children will become overseers, and which must be put down. The world in this game is so unbelievably depressing and dystopian. I love it. It is so... It's such a fascinating little world that they've built.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution
Ackworth,
will be restricted to
slug.
personnel assigned to the
patrol the
event
yard?
and approved dignitaries only.
Not yet. I was gonna report that boiler leak from yesterday.
Forget it. Who's that?
You didn't see anything. Well, you know.
Maybe wind or something.
Someone there? Let's find the little shit.
All right.
Move the wall. Get around him.
Come on, do it. Ow! Ah. So, anywho, Corvo's a little monster, you know? Alright, well, we reload. What? Okay, game. Sure. What a strange little autosave. Brings us back in, and we've already taken the bomb from the safe before the safe is open.
Lazy slug.
Can I reach
Patrol the
you?
yard.
Yep.
Sorry. Not yet. I was gonna report that.
Lost it again.
Oh. You know, I have never snagged the key beforehand. However, I want them to have their little conversation. I'm an idiot. Scratch that. I'm dumb. Instead of reloading, I saved out of force of habit. So we're just gonna...
This is ridiculous.
Just gonna zoom on by.
Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
You'll never see me.
Corvo's execution is tomorrow.
Y'all don't know what's going on.
Yeah, everything has to be set up today.
We're in the dark.
Unless accompanied by an officer of the watch.
Not everyone did. I really like
Must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Your life might be in jeopardy, good sir. Sir, I need those door controls to stop being in my eyeballs. Hi, how are you? How's it going? You don't know I'm here? Don't know anything. It's fine. Don't worry about it. What else is there to loot in here? Just some tins? Just a guy munching away, you know? Corvo's a hungry little fella.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to
Where are you?
personnel assigned
You're there?
to the event. Dignitaries only.
You don't know anything. What do you know? Everything's fine. You know, I've played this game many times, and I have never once looked at those pipes. Not a single time. And I mean, I did play this game when I was like 15-ish, probably. Somewhere around there. I have never once considered this path. Do I not have to blow the place up? I do, don't I? I have to blow it up. There's no other way. There's no way around it. But there is a path here. Huh. That's fascinating. I mean, he'll never see me. I'll never know. Did that just open the door? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh. Huh. Sir, are you just gonna... You don't even give a shit that the door just opened behind you? You don't care one bit?
I better make a pass over here.
Yeah, you should make a pass. That was insane. Just gonna grab this man from the air, I guess, you know? That's fine. You can go sleep with the dogs. Now that I look at it, like... I really have just never once been on these pipes. I didn't think the little opening tutorial level had much in the way of options. Any of the times that I've ever played. Honestly. And I can just close the door and blow it up. Bing bong! Goodbye! Away I go! Oh. Okay. They didn't see me. They didn't see me dive. We'll take it. All sneaky beaky like. Door just blew open. Don't worry about it, guys. Sewers we go. Maybe to meet our new friends soon. You've escaped the Cold Ridge prison with the help of hidden allies. If you can reach the Wren Haven River, they promise to aid you in your next move. Sure. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
He used some kind of explosive to blast his way out. That doesn't happen by accident.
You think he had help? Who'd know how to do that?
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps. Could be some down here by the look of it.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo.
You're afraid of him? He's Sir Conan. It's all merchants and whores down there.
Kids like you. You never saw what he was like. I saw him fight 3-1 in the practice yard. He's a whirlwind.
Corvo really is a menace.
I hope it is too.
Corvo, if you're reading this, it means our plan worked and you've broken free from Coldridge. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deeper in the sewers. Grab the gear, find Samuel where these tunnels dump out into the river. He will bring you to us. A friend will meet you soon. Look at all these loving, friendly individuals. No one would ever have ulterior motives for the man who, supposedly, killed the Empress. That's only a little bit horrifying. I'm sure they're fine. They'll wake up. Yeah, they'll wake up. They'll get up from that. Tis just a flesh wound, as they say. Oh, God, I cannot wait to get into the movement of this game more and more. Oh, look, they like to eat bodies. You know, I gotta say, I'm very happy to be playing this game again. A game that I haven't played since I was a much younger, wee lad. Damien's Journal. Amanda and I only had enough coin to buy half the elixir we needed. Even that's all gone now. There's nothing to do but wait. We're very sick, and there's no place above to hide from the city watch. They're breaking into houses all over our district. So we'll stay here and share the last hours together. Our fire will keep the rats away, but they'll inherit this city. Damien. You know, a lover's embrace. Beautiful. Even though you both died of plague, you little sickos. You sick little birds. And into the water you go. I'm sure that won't contaminate any drinking water or anything. Can I? What is up here? Is anything up here? Oh. Oh. It is the ceiling. Okay. It's not real. It's an invisible wall with a box. My immersion is broken. I cannot believe they would do this to me. They took my heights. They've taken advantage of my ability to see upwards. There's traps, right? Right? I'm not crazy here. There are indeed other paths and traps everywhere. Now that we're in like the sewers. Pull a bunch away. Why not? Who doesn't want some rotting tinned food sitting in the sewer? This sounds like a lovely time.
Aren't we supposed to load the bodies in the carts headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague.
No. Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just jump them down there. The rats.
Whoop! The rats are just not my problem, you know? They can eat all those bodies, and I'll be over here, away from them, where I don't have to deal with them anymore.
The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
I would never have killed Lady Emily. You need to stop throwing bodies into the water. And remember, friends, you do not recognize the bodies in the water. As, you know, so it says, as it goes, as above, so below, all of that. A rotten pear, my favorite. Boys, we've missed. We've missed handily. Alright, we've done it again. Alright, fine, we'll go over. I can't aim. Save my life. 'Tis my fault. But we will take the incendiary bolt. I would have laughed if I still got shot by that. That would have been perhaps the funniest thing that could have happened. There's so many little spots for me to climb around on. Like the little rat man I am. So many little hidden beds and things. Must be lovely to live in the sewer. I can only imagine it's a wonderful time, I'm sure. During the plague. You know, nobody's dying. No one hates, you know, the government at all. They think they're great, I'm sure. We've got some alcohol, we've got more cadavers, we've got notes. We've got a dead man. There looks to be everything of note in this little area. To the Lord Protector. Greetings, Corvo. Or should I say, Lord Protector, as you were known before that title was wrongfully taken from you. We are servants of the Empire, and of the true Empress. A group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons, crafted for you with the finest materials in the Isles, and meet with our man, Samuel, near where these tunnels spill into the Wrenhaven River. All haste and luck. We share a common purpose. And the signature sword is mine. Yeah, the crossbow's cool, but like, the sword. Easily one of the cooler things in this game. Can I? Where? Oh, where? Okay, I do have my FOV up. Cool. Did not mean to do that. I will one day get used to this. One day I will remember that left and right click are not the hands that I expect. And left click is my character's right hand, because he's right hand dominant. Like every video game character. One day I'll get my favorite little character. So, last night, I was playing this, and I read this note, right? And it was stuttering, so like, we're just redoing this whole chunk of the game. And I read this note. Jelly, in case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey, got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. I couldn't figure out where the whiskey was. Because I kept putting my mouse like right here. And not reading the big word of whiskey right there. However, I know what the password is. Because it's an IMSIM. It's the first code in every immersive sim game ever. Thanks, System Shock and friends. But it's right here. Literally right here. 451. But we must carry on and do all the fun stuff.
You won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here?
Yeah, Corvo could never get past you.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
You'll stop him, I'm sure.
Try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard.
I mean, he's not wrong. You're gonna die if Corvo decides he's gonna kill you. But if you're gonna die, die loudly.
Smells like a dead weeper in here.
Hey, don't you owe me a drink?
That was almost bad.
He's not getting out this way on my watch.
He died because his face touched water, meaning, it's murder time.
Huh? Damn! What's the
I get how parries work, game. So anywho, they're all dead. Alright. I want to try that again. With less murder. Hopefully.
You know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard.
Tired yet? I don't need shit from you.
I don't know why the Samuel note is so big and obvious.
Stay alert, you worms. He's not getting out this way on my watch.
I know I don't have to knock everyone out, but it is nice to do so.
Nasty furry filth.
But I really don't have to. You know, maybe I shouldn't, but they have money. Their money is nice, if I'm gonna be honest. However, they're gonna be... Can I go through there? Wait a minute. There's something in there. Huh. Well, like, I kind of want to know what it is. Also, we should be on sleep darts, not murder darts, just in case. And I don't think that they're instant.
Ha! You little bastard.
No one will see me cross over here. A Heidi boy. You know, it's nice to know that even after having played this game many, many times, there are little things that I've just never noticed or seen or gone to visit. Dead Hermit's Note. It's here by the Wren Haven. I'll make my last home. It stinks to the void. My grandmum's hagfish stew'll drive the odor away. I remember sailing out on this river to the great ocean, that vast blinding light and blue water. I was a tender 15 and our nets were always full to bursting. The old days, before everything went to shit. Any way it goes, it's either the boots of the watch against my skull, the teeth of the rats on my bones, or the trembles of the plague all over my skin. Don't matter none to me. The world building in this series, both games really, is absolutely exquisite. It's chilling in the best possible way, if that makes any sense. So that might sound crazy. Alright, we die. We blocked a little early. We screwed up. I missed the jump.
Bastard.
We're going for speed. Expediency is key at this point. And I do not want you to fall to your death. That would be disadvantageous to what I'm trying to do here. No murder, only sleep. And we drop a fat save there because I cannot be bothered to do that again. You'll take your time here, I'm sure. Don't worry, guys. Everyone's okay. I was a little loud. That was just a little bit loud. Throwing a man into a chair. He's perfectly fine. Not dead. Still just very unconscious after getting, you know, a pole to the face. Big ol' hunk of wood. Now, wasn't there two dudes over here? Maybe it was just those guys since I let them pass every time. Okay, well that makes it easy, doesn't it? No more things to worry about. We can just loot to our heart's content. All the bodies, all of their loot and goop. That means there's nothing hidden under here, right? No. We'll do this the easy way. Just so that gets added to my journal, because I want all of the notes that I can. I don't remember if there's an achievement to this game, or in this game, for getting all of the notes. But we might as well have the opportunity to do so, if possible, you know?
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped.
I've done nothing.
Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the...
Stop your propaganda. Ooh. Rotten food. My favorite. Corvus' favorite little snack. Rotting tins of ancient food. The good old Bethesda, you've left the tutorial.
Quickly, I'm a friend. I'm Samuel. And I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I could still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Samuel, you might be my favorite person in the whole game. I'm gonna be real with you. You're just such a cool, sweet guy. Let's go, shall we? You escaped the prison and navigated the sewers undetected. Achievement got. Vanished. We got most of the gold. Did two extra things, didn't kill anyone, weren't detected. This is kind of what we're looking for the entire game. Low chaos, no kills, never detected. Because if either of these aren't checked, we have to restart the level to where we think that might have happened, which a lot of the time might just be easier to restart the whole level. And we're not going to buy any abilities. We're going to get the one that we get given, and that is it. Hidden in an old bar in the river, your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the Loyalists' inner circle to learn what they've got in mind. The Hound Pit's Pub. You know, for a game from 2012...
This is the Hound Pit's Pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing.
It's still a damn good-looking game. It just has style.
Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Hound Pit's Pub, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary friends. We're here. We're at our home. Our main base of operations for the rest of the game. Got clues. Samuel the Boatman has smuggled you across the river from Coldridge Prison. He works for an underground movement opposed to the illegal reign of the Lord Regent, and has brought you to meet the members of the organization. I don't know why I'm so full of hiccups and burps today, but it appears we are. At least I'm not sniffling my body off today. Now, I think I remember things, which is a very strange sentence to say, but I think I remember a few, like, hidden details and things of this place.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress. I wouldn't hang about if I were you. From what I understand, time's getting short.
Time never gets short.
Starting at last, Admiral. We've found out.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
This is fair.
But we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight. And in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry. You must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Of course.
Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Maybe potentially grabbing some thumbnail-worthy images, you know? Sometimes we gotta see what's around, what looks good, what's pretty. There's so much to yoink here and get that'll get me some money. But for now, let's go meet Piero, our main man.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin.
All of the tools, you say?
No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is running. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful.
Could never.
Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
You have so many books, Piero. I know you're a studious man, but god dang.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time, and then observe them for years if need be, to see if the formulation of energetic substances developed. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities subject to the necessary legal amnesty.
Yeah, we're all totally the best people possible. Whale oil refilling station. Sokolov no longer has the upper hand with regards to supplies of whale oil. The good admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for filling. You have a dispenser to your house for empty bottles. This is crazy. This is a crazy thing. When the empty tank is held near the oil tank refill pump, the magnetic attractor should take the tank and lock it in the correct configuration. Using the lever will begin the refilling process. Once refilling is completed, the tank can be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be used in handling the full tanks. They're quite unstable. The system is sound and well engineered. It appears that the Greaves Oil Company has done something correctly. For once. Oh my god. Oh, okay. You have a limited number, right? I can't just, like, do a literal infinite number of these, correct? Game, don't give me this ability. Oh. I really can, can't I? Why do I have this option? I hope you don't mind if your bedroom just gets, you know, filled with whale oil. That gave me a heart attack, seeing it spark like that when I dropped it. Oh my god. Look, the inventor must be powered at all times. Oh, hey, I have a limited number. Cool. Warning. Ensure that chamber is free of tanks or debris before operating. Oh, alright. That's probably all we need. Whale oil processing. Excerpt from the founder of the Greaves Whale House by Ebenezer Greaves. Out at sea, they secure the beast with hooks, with lines cast from the main ship and from several smaller boats. Buoys keep the whale from diving deep. Once it's caught, a larger hook is driven through the tail, which is used to hoist the creature up through the chute. They moan and bellow for some time as the men get them onto the deck, then lift them into the scaffolding overhead. The ship adjusts its prow and returns to port in Dunwall, where the crew works on the great creature, slicing off the fattiest parts while it still lives. Fuck, that is fucked. Can't even put it out of its misery first. God damn, guys. Whale vivisection. Excerpt from the notes of a natural philosopher aboard a whaling ship. Remarkably, each specimen I had the pleasure of studying during the voyage possessed some minor variance in physiology. On the second leg of the trip, east of Tivia, the crew hauled aboard a female some 42 inches in length. I can never remember which one's which. I estimate she weighed 35 tons and the ship... That's 45 feet. I estimate she weighed 35 tons and the ship sat low, rocking side to side through the night with her thrashing. By candlelight, I took her apart. Sketching and taking notes, against her bellowing, I cut into the mass of tentacles around her mouth. Within, I found row upon row of teeth and a baleen running along the upper jaw. Through this broom-like structure, I assumed she filtered food from the water that was too small to be chewed. Dead counter responsibilities. Excerpt from a manual on New City Watch procedures. Commissioned by the Lord Regent, in the face of the growing plague crisis, the dead counter is a position that will only be given to officers, usually of junior or middle grades. In most matters of edict or curfew enforcement, these officers will defer to the acting officer on duty. However, any dead counter will have command in situations related to the plague and the handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague symptoms, called weepers in common parlance. Starting in the month of rain, interested officers may apply for the test and, if accepted, for the 2-week training tour. Pay will be administered in coin and rations of elixir at 1 1/2 normal pay grade, so you get a little pay bump. Be around all the dead. Failed experiments. Excerpt from a series of lectures on natural philosophy by Piero Joplin. Joplin? Probably Joplin. Of course, I have attempted to improve upon Sokolov's designs. Of course. And why not? After all, it is likely that his thinking was influenced in some small way by our time together at the Academy. We are all part of a community, striving to unknot the mysteries of the cosmos. Even those among us who possess the greatest minds are often led to a fruitful line of consideration by, how does one say it, our intellectual subordinates. Sokolov is no exception to this, despite the glamour of genius he has cast over the aristocracy. I just forgot how to read for a minute there. It happens sometimes, you know? And further, it is true that many of my experiments have failed. No need to gossip about it behind my back on your social clubs and in the very chambers of the Academy itself. Great ambition requires risks. You may laugh now at my door to nowhere, but someday you will not. Your children will likely see it as commonly as you see the electric lamps lighting our streets at night. But a few short years ago, you would have laughed at Sokolov's arc pylon, or wall of light. Your laughter, your condescending smiles, they're nothing but evidence of your own limited imagination. You know, everybody's gotta be a genius, right? What the fuck is that? Oh! It's Piero's door to nowhere. The door to nowhere has proven to be a safety hazard, but for me, this project is an endless source of inspiration. With the proper application of energies, I believe I can transform the doorframe into a window of sorts, one that will allow a traveler to cover the distance from my workshop to some distant, arbitrary point in a single step. Currently, the step leads to a sheer drop, straight down into the courtyard, but in time, it will bridge gaps that will boggle the mind. Such work is many years away, to be sure, but if I survive this plague, I'm sure to succeed. Piero, my man, you might have lost it just a wee bit. Your bed may or may not be filled
Now plug it in.
with explosives.
Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face. But this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Send the lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Yeah, I can do that for you. You know what's really cool? It's a genuinely cool. At least I think it's a cool thing. Probably because I'm a big ass nerd. I have a replica of that mask. When I pre-ordered Dishonored 2, it came with the mask on a stand, and I'm moving soon, and I cannot wait to put it somewhere where I'm moving to, like just on display, because that thing, it's been in a box for like a year and a half, 2 years or something now, because I've been in the process of like getting ready to move halfway across the planet, but I look forward to setting up a whole thing with it. I've got the mask, I've got some tarot cards, I have a poster behind me of Jessamine and her sister. It's great. I love the little nerdy things. Little things like that make my little heart flutter and go beep, beep, beep. But what can we buy? Upgrades, people, upgrades. Those are the things that we want. Well, we don't need combat sleep darts. We don't really need much of any of that. I am pretty sure that I can use bone charms. But mask optics are good. That's always useful. I saw a rewire tool. Oh, it's not like a rewire capacity. Okay. That's why I remember the sword being better, because there's, you know, a million things for that. This makes sense. Yeah. Bolt capacity would be good. We'll get bolt capacity. And we're going to get bone charm capacity, because I know these are things that I'm going to need as I go through the game, especially playing this game without abilities, because the only ability we're going to get is passive abilities.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
Yeah, let's get some sleep.
Sleep well.
What's the worst that could happen, right? All the other side stuff in this hub zone can be explored at my leisure when we're here. However, this episode's getting long, and I kind of want to do the last bit of the tutorial. You know, in this totally, completely normal bedroom that I find myself awaking in. Nothing could possibly be wrong, or weird, or strange. Right? We've got a door here. It's boarded up. It's brick. It's got nothing. Ah. Well. Guys, there is only one way out of here, right? Into the void, or wherever we've gone. You know, I gotta say, like, the first time that I experienced that, it was unexpected to say the least. And it's still wild every time.
Your life has taken a turn, has it not?
One of my favorite characters!
The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come.
Ah.
For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic, and now these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Thanks, buddy. So, yeah, I've thought about this a lot over the years. I think I want to get that as a tattoo. I think that'd be a really cool tattoo. I figured I couldn't make it, but I figured I'd at least give it a shot. You cannot save her. You cannot save her. You cannot save her. You can't save her. You can't save her. Don't mind it, Corvo. You're just going a little crazy. A little crazy. Now, I know I can just drink the spiritual remedies, but I can also just, like, wait for it to go back up. Because it really don't take all that long. You know? Why would I waste the remedies? Whale oil. Yep, that sort of makes sense. River crust, okay. A black crab. And a fish. Ah, Emily. Look at you two psychos. Where have you taken her? Corvo, I am very sad. They say that you're dead like Mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. We'll save little Emily. We'll make sure that happens. Can't let these weirdos have her. She must be the queen after all. She's the heir to the throne. I can jump for it. Look at you. Look at you and your big old battle plans, your war plans. You think you're some big hotshot cool guy, don't ya? Don't ya, buddy? Don't worry. Soon enough, you won't be in charge of anything. Ever again. Your fate might even be worse than death. I don't remember what it is that I do to you specifically. You're dead. These are terrifying. And, like, I know it's dudes on, like, stilts, basically. But, like, they're terrifying. Every time. Every time I see them, I just... There's such a freaky sci-fi steampunk enemy, and I love it. It's done in the best way. Oh! Game, don't trip me like that on things.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
This place is the end.
Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes, even through walls. The heart beats and lights up when you are facing a bone charm or rune, and it beats faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you press right-click while targeting a person or location.
All things in the beginning.
Now, I'm pretty sure that I'm right in this. That's Jessamine's voice, and that's kind of fucked.
All of time's meanings here. Neither seconds, nor centuries.
Oh, let me in, please. Take that. I do like that it is just a distorted amalgamation of places from like the main game. I think I can just go on the outside. I don't think there's any reason to go through like the actual main middle area. Take whatever path I want. This is an ImSim. Was there loot though? I genuinely don't remember. And blink over here. Ooh. You know, I have never taken that path before, but I will take all of these that I can, because more mana things for when things get weird are gonna be nice. Because there will be times that I have to rapidly jump somewhere.
Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky.
You know, it might. And this little mark, this thing, is what gets me my powers. And now the only power that we're gonna get, the only one, is this blink. We're not buying anything else. We're not buying any upgrades. We're never gonna look at this menu again. So we're gonna look at it for one time to know all of the things that we get to miss out on for the rest of the game. Like, blink. Right now, it's a rapid forward movement for a short distance. It gets long. We level it, it gets longer. But I can't do that. We get dark vision, which lets me see see living things through walls and their vision and representations of sound that we make. And then we can see useful objects and security systems through walls once we level it a second time. Can't have that. We get possession to control animals for a short time. And then level 2 lets us control human targets for a shorter duration. That's great for high chaos runs. We get bend time, you know, to slow time. And then at level 2 it stops time for a period of time. And devouring swarm, again, great. Very, very good for a high chaos playthrough. You know all those rats that eat people? What if we just summoned a swarm of them? And then what if we summoned a larger swarm of them? And Wind Blast, you know, Force Push. And then better force push that lets you blow doors open and things, which is great. Vitality, more health regen. It's good. Bloodthirst. It's a fury gauge from any like fighting game. It is your fury. Yeah, you do. You get adrenaline, and you get melee fatalities and things, and you do more damage and attack faster, which is great. You get agility to jump higher and move faster. That's great. That's my favorite one out of all of them. I'm gonna be real with you. Shadow Kill's cool. I don't think I've used it all that much because I don't know that it's super useful. Unaware enemies who don't see you turn to ash as they die, and then all enemies turn to ash as they die. I assume that this helps with a high chaos playthrough because there's less bodies. And what I mean by that is I assume that it makes it so it's not as high chaos as it would be. But I'm not sure. I've never tested that in any capacity. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed knowing all of the different things that we're never going to get to see again. Not even the upgrade to Blink, because I can't buy that.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Easily one of my favorite eldritch entities from any video game. He is assumedly benevolent. He doesn't seem to care what happens. He gives me Shio Gorath vibes a little bit from the Elder Scrolls games. Not in the sense of being like completely insane, but more the let's mess with mortals and see what happens kind of thing. And now we awake in our bedroom with a new tattoo. And perhaps stronger. Hey, look! Because I own, like, the special edition of the game, I get 1,000,000 things. You can have up to 3 bone charms at a time. Ah. We'll read these later. This is a later me problem. There is so much loot in here. I don't remember there being this many things the game gave us. Again, we'll read all of these next time. Oh my goodness. You know, maybe I just never interacted with all of these. Because I've had all the DLC on my console, but I only ever remember grabbing this chunk of things. And I think I just ignored all the rest. Which is crazy with the amount of hours I put into this game. We have a bone charm. Oh my god, there's so many. I don't remember having this many at the start, but maybe I did. Maybe I did. I don't... Power's effects are slightly improved is gonna be necessary, I think. Like, I don't need most of these, because they're not gonna be that useful for me. I think I'm probably gonna take a Void Channel, and I mean, that's useful just to have more options of getting mana back. They're not super common though. Increasing breath capacity's fine. I guess making glass shatters less noisy could lead to some interesting things we can do. I don't see why we wouldn't turn that on. We might as well. White rats don't hurt us, just goes with the other one. Yeah, I have no reason to use any of the others. However, before I commit to any of that, I'm pretty sure we can use bone charms. Yeah, it says finish the game without purchasing any supernatural powers or enhancements besides Blink, because we are given Blink. So, we're going with that. We can use these, and I'm sure it's all fine. And if in the comments one of you lets me know that I, in fact, can't do that, we can get that fixed sooner rather than later. Because I don't really want to have to play through the whole game again just just to not have the bone charms on. However, if I get too far and then learn that I can't, we might pivot the run. I don't know how we'll pivot it. It might just be, yeah, let me buy everything that I can and just go, just play it as it lands, which could be fun. That could be a fun run at some point. Again, I intend to play through this game multiple times, in multiple different styles, just because I love this game, and I look forward to playing more of it over many, many sessions to come, I'm sure. But with that, we've learned everything that we need to learn for this episode, I think. It's gonna be about an hour, maybe a little over. I'm taking a guess from what I think I can maybe cut down. I know the other day, or yesterday, I recorded like 45 minutes of this game. A solid like 20 to 30 were me just trying to get the game to work properly. So most of that probably doesn't exist anymore. But it's been a pleasure. I look forward to doing this more and having more fun with this game and inevitably the second game and finishing Deus Ex and playing a bunch of other Sims on this channel, because I think I'm going to really enjoy that. If you guys have enjoyed this, you want to see more, or you have other games that you think I might find interesting or you would like to see, leave me a comment, like the video, let me know, because I think this could be a fun thing. Have a good night, everyone. Enjoy your days, enjoy your sleep. I'll see you all soon.